Having utterly failed my intro, I may as well just start things off the old-fashioned way. I'm Dwight, this is Rollercoaster Tycoon, game from my childhood, and we are going to build a park, a roller coaster park, and our goal is to have 250 guests by October year 1. With a rating of at least 600. Rating is checked down here, same as guests. We currently have 0. And to start off, can unpause it and start building stuff. I really thought I would be way better at this than I actually am. Not playing the game, but saying things, because in my head, I'm just sitting there and thinking, oh, this is what I'm gonna say. No, and really, when I come and turn on this video and I try to say things, I just can't think of any things to say. There's a tree in the way, it's over there. And in this game, roller coasters are pretty good, I think. I've only played like 2 games of this before actually trying to start the series about playing this game, so I'm not entirely sure what's best yet. And the reason I'm playing this game rather than the obvious Minecraft, which people keep telling me to play, is because I'm still bored of that, honestly. I built a lot of bases, and when you've built as many bases as I have, you kind of get bored. Though, I described it way better in my head than I just did here. So let's open our roller coaster and the... I know I have a button for this, yeah. And the park itself. So there are actually a lot of hotkeys that you can put together for this game. Customize keys. You can do almost everything except for the move the camera around hotkeys, but right clicking is better anyway, so who cares? Changed all the stuff to again. We should have some guests coming in just a little bit. There they are. And that roller coaster cost a lot of money. Oops. Also, right away, it's important to have a washroom, because people like these buildings. An important thing about Rollercoaster Tycoon is the guests picture, because as more guests accumulate, it'll tell you their thoughts. Once I actually think thoughts. There aren't any thoughts yet, but eventually they'll have opinions about your park, and that's how you figure out what they want you to do. And yeah, since we have a roller coaster, this will eventually gather some fame and people will get into our park. And I think I also just want to have some nice food stands and stuff. I should be using the hotkeys, because I hate when people play things slowly, but if I play the things slowly myself, it's kind of dumb. And always remember to turn the washroom on. I think in the first game I built about 4 of them, and I didn't turn them on, and everybody got pretty pissed at me because of that. And we have 2 people riding. I might have wanted to make that queue longer. It might not have enough room to actually give us good information, because how many people are willing to line up for your ride is usually a good indication of whether you can increase the prices or not. So if I kill this and there, now we'll be able to tell where once the roller coaster starts doing very well. And then we can turn. Oops. After that, we'll be able to. That's the burger bar. I was trying to. Yeah, I guess it won't work when you've got footpath selected. Usually you can just click on it even if you're building stuff. But you can eventually bump the admission price up quite a bit, and that helps you make a lot more money. Right-clicking, you need a tool to be able to get rid of trees that way. But quiet. I played around a lot with the audio settings for my mic just before starting this. I've actually changed my recording settings a lot. I've used the virtual audio cable to route my mic through Adobe Audition before coming to OBS so that I could amplify the volume, change it to mono, and apply a noise gate, which is very helpful. We still have some money, but we're not making a lot of money very quickly. But what do people think? What are the main thoughts going on? Looks too intense. Oh, research. I should probably research something. Currently we're researching a gentle ride, which is... I want to research roller. It'll research a Ferris wheel. The first thing it researches is a Ferris wheel here, at least. Might not be always. But we need a gentler ride. It's too gentle. How about a merry-go-round? Sometimes I get comments as if they like the music, but I'm not really sure if that actually affects anything. Let's keep things nice and visible. Yeah. Entrance here, here. Usually I end up building paths all over everything. Up in the air and stuff. I'll show that later, but I keep blocking my view of everything and it gets a little irritating sometimes. Oh, why don't we make this a circle-y thing? Circle-y things are nice for building those food stalls and such. Okay. Too intense for me. We have people in our park that need not intense things, so we should turn the merry-go-round. I might end up playing Mario 64 or some mod of at some point as well, because those are fun. Those are fun. How about a slide too? Should have enough money to do a slide. I ran out of money last attempt at this game, even though I completed the objective. It was still a little iffy because I decided to build a tower into the sky of footpaths and buildings stacked on top of each other, and that kind of didn't work very well. But hopefully this will work fine. Just building a normal park this time. Should be nice and easy. Oops, didn't really mean to do that. Must build a path up into the air. It's inevitable. Oh, they've started puking already. Okay. We need a handyman. Handyman clean up puke in Rollercoaster Tycoon. That is the main thing that they're good for. I don't know how much I want this handyman to do, because a handyman left alone will mow every single square of grass in the entire field, and that can be a little pointless, because by the time he's done, everything will have grown more grass again. I want something more thrilling than merry-go-round one. Go on a roller coaster. Goodness. Okay, let's build a thrill ride for that person. The boat did kinda well last time, so let's build a boat. Let's build a boat. The boat will be over here.
Guess I wanna build a bridge.
Okay, and then footpath. Regards to footpath. We will. Yeah, let's make. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Now we can see. Uh-oh. That is not good. I didn't think before building the boat, so I didn't realize I wouldn't have enough cash for it. Oh dear. Oh, this happened last time too. Yeah, I didn't open the slide. Okay. Slide is open! And I still don't really have any cues forming. But eventually they will form. Yeah, we got the Ferris wheel, as I remembered. The nice thing about these old games is that one nice thing, how does that work? Yeah. There's something I want to say that starts with the. Yeah, the number of things you can do are very limited. In, like, the newer games, like even Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, which really isn't all that old, there's a lot more freedom, and while freedom is alright, in this kind of game, it can cause a little difficulty figuring out what the heck you want to do. And that's my main problem with these games sometimes, is you just don't know what to do. And I really like Rollercoaster Tycoon and sometimes other old games because it's quite limited by all of these. You can only have the blocks, and you can only build things in a certain way. You can't really freeform the roller coasters. They're built directly on the blocks. You can't really freeform the paths. They're built-in units. It's nice. I don't have to decide what angle to build my paths on. I don't have to decide exactly where to put each bench. I'm focused on the financial aspect even, rather than the aesthetic aspect, which, while I'm sure a lot of people love focusing on the aesthetic aspect, but it's not really me. You've seen, or at least if you're watching my videos, you've probably seen my Minecraft. That's the first thing I did, and the thing people want me to do most. And you probably noticed that I generally just like building really big things, or really unwieldy things. I like mass production kind of ideas, but not really I don't really spend as much time on the aesthetics. Our merry-go-round is what it's called, is doing well, so let's bump up the price a little bit. And more thrilling. Too intense, not thirsty, not I'm tired. I am so tired. We still don't have money, we still can't do anything. I forgot. Oh, now we have money.